YouTube. Welcome to Allie's Wonderland Creations, and I am Alice Seraphin, of course. Allie is my nickname. I am currently working on my paper pumpkin alternative for May 2023, exploring the in colors. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in a little place called Belfair, Washington, Little Hickville. Anyways, I'm going to move this because you gotta see how gorgeous this kit is, okay? It is just fabulous. So I have changed some things in my camera angles and stand. I would appreciate some comments and feedback on what you guys think of this. I'm going to be moving my room around a bit later on today with the help of my daughter. But anyways, so this is beautiful. This one, if you guys don't do paper pumpkin and you are a paper crafter, this is the best value out there on the market today. I'm telling you, it's just absolutely crazy. Wait till you see these card bases. I'm only going to do this spiel a couple more times, and then I think you guys have, you know, there's other videos out there that do the cards the way. So this is June's, let's say, yes, June's kit. It's called Welcome In, and you can get these little dies. I've ordered them, and this of course is the exploring in colors, giving you an idea of what you can do. So let's see, that's that. Let me show you the cards that came with this kit. So this is a card base, front and back. You know, chop that sucker in half and you're gonna have double the fun. Also came with these gorgeous envelopes, which I may not use as envelopes. We'll have to wait and see. So that's one card base. Here is the envelope for the second one. Told you guys this makes me think of, you know, Yellowstone. So here's this one too. So Pacific Northwest, a little snow up there, and that would be Mount Rainier, no problem. So then we had an add-on kit, which I got, and that is what we are going to be working with. Let's see, apparently I got out an extra set. So we are going to work with the add-on. So this is one of the add-ons. This is the front and in the back. This is another add-on, and I have these little post-it tabs for a reason. So this is gorgeous. We're going to use this card base and this one today. So let me set those right there. And this is the third card base. Gorgeous. And they came with boho blue, copper clay, and moody mauve. So what are we gonna do today? I've got some interesting stuff. So let's finish showing you. This is the stamp set. Gorgeous. Happy birthday. Life is meant for good friends and great adventures. It doesn't matter where you're going. It is who you have beside you. The boot, the little camping cup, the little compass. Cheers to another adventure, which I used yesterday. So that's it. They also gave you some stickers. I love the paper pumpkin one. I'm keeping that one. These I'm gonna not sure about the boot. Those I'm gonna put on something for my grandson Hank. You got a spot of copper clay. These were the elemental pieces. These were the element pieces you got. So you got 2 of each of these, and 3 of this one, 3 of this one, and 3 of this one, I'm thinking. And then you got 3 compasses and 3 little binoculars. So let's scoot that over to the side again. And let me show you what I have planned. So here is, I cut my card base up like so. I'm going to walk you through one, and then I fussy cut. Yikes, I'm going to lose pieces. That piece is fussy cut, this piece is, and this piece is. I cut these out. I'm going to use that one on the next one. So where is my other card base I was using? Okay, this is the other card we're going to do. And my envelopes. This one has a copper clay envelope. So we are using these envelopes as envelopes. Let's set that one aside, and here is my card base, and I already just folded it in half. This is going to be real simple, guys. At least it should be, hopefully. The other one I'm going to do a little bit more detail work on. So let's just lay this down. I need dimensionals. this idea, as soon as I saw these, saw this add-on kit, I knew I was going to cut this thing up this way. So let's see what we can use here. Put one there, and we need some of these on the backs of all of my element pieces. That one can go there, there. Probably should have put that one in the middle, but never worry. We'll put this one in the middle here. That one's gonna need a mini or two, so there. That one might be okay, but this one I need a little something here at the top, so. How close can I get with a mini? Oh, that will work. So let's get all these backs off. Probably takes the longest is getting all this stuff off of the back of the dimensionals. I hope everybody is doing well. I am feeling much better today. Yesterday I was out and about with my daughter and I had to come play in my stamp room. My arm was killing me. Sure it will be by the end of the night too. Just, I don't plan on going out anywhere. So this piece here is going right where it originally was cut from the other card base. So I'm gonna put this down like so, so that this piece just doesn't want to let go of me. Okay. This piece is going right here, so I am going to put it down like so. Right back on its piece. My tree is going to go right, it's going to get tucked a little farther down because I have this element I cut out is going to go on top and I don't want you to see that. So I'm going to bring it down just a little bit. This piece now, I'm going to do this. This is just so that I know that it's straight on the bottom, okay? There we go. And this little piece is going to go right here where I cut it off from. And look at, I hope you guys can see that. That is so cool. It just adds so much dimension to this card. So now we have a little spot up here for a sentiment, for something to see. Let's see. Life is meant for, oh, you know what? We're going to stamp that straight onto the card. If I mess it up, then I will have to just fix it. And nobody will know but you and me. Nobody. So I haven't used this yet. So hold on, I'm going to use my little clips here. Put my goodies back together so they don't go anywhere. And let's see, we need something to stamp off on. And I think, I know it had copper clay as its color, but I really kind of like using the idea of this pebble path. So I'm gonna, because I haven't used it, I'm gonna stamp and give it a twist, several twists, because sometimes these polymer stamps get this coating on them and you just can't. Let me check again. Beautiful, and I love this. So I'm not going to stretch my arm over there to get my Stampin' Piercement. I'm just going to get this little pad of paper here because I want a little cushioning. And we are going to stamp this up here in the corner. And this is gorgeous. Oh, and you know what you could do on the inside? If you really wanted to step this up, add a piece, add that copper clay back. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. We're going to add another sentiment here, but I really like the idea of adding that in here. So I'm going to take half of my card that I cut this, the back half, I'm going to cut this to 4 by 5 1/4. Then I need a piece of basic white. And I need this to be 3 3/4 by 5. These are very simple measurements for layers. Like if you have templates, these are basic template measurements. And I can show you those in a second. Oh, now I do have to stretch. Okay, if you guys, you've heard people using templates to do layering for cards, right? So, see this, that 2 3/4 by 4, that layers beautifully on a piece that's 3 by 4 1/4. They're just 1/4 inch measurements. Let me show you. This is the 2 3/4 by 4. That went on to the piece that is 3 by 4 1/4. Okay. So then the next one up would be 3 1/4 by 4 1/2, and I used the in colors from last year. Can you see how those are layering up? And so the next one is 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. These colors, the top is Sweet Sorbet, Starry Sky, then Orchid Oasis, that's Tahitian Tide. Then next we have Parakeet Party, and this one is what I use the most for my inside layer measurements, is 3 3/4 by 5. You're gonna see that piece isn't all the way straight, but these were scraps. See how they're layering, and we're gonna top it off with a piece that is 4 by 5 1/4. So these are your measurements, and what people talk about template. And if you want to keep these on hand to see how something is going to layer up, there you have it. And then of course I keep them in white so you guys can see the measurements better. So hopefully maybe that will help you. They're easy to make. I wouldn't pay for these. I would make my own just like I did. Got a few others in there, but just for your info. So this is 4 by 5 1/4. It's white on the back. We're going to layer this up like so, but we are going to use some of those other elements, and I'm just going to bring in this little pad here. I want the Cheers to Another Adventure, and we're going to keep that. No, we're going to go ahead and go with, trying to think, copper clay. We're going to go ahead and use the copper clay. See if there's something on my card. Just probably bits. I want to put this here so I can see better to stamp. I've already used this stamp yesterday. Cheers to Another Adventure. Try not to ink up my pinky. And then we have that great compass. Oh, and the boot. Okay. So we're going to add the boot here and the compass up here. Compass, I'm trying to think. The boot. I don't want to add the boot. I should have done this in boho blue. Let me grab boho blue. Oh, wild wheat. We'll grab wild wheat. So we already used copper clay. We want our pebbled path, and we want wild wheat. So ink block, pebbled path. Our compass is going to be wild wheat. Let's see. Ooh, wrong way. We're going to add. Ooh, we're going to test that first before we do anything. Well, you know what? It helps if you have it the right way. Okay. Change of plan. The boot's going that way. The compass is gonna go here. Oh my goodness, that is too funny. Too funny. All right, boot. Let's pick the compass up the right way. Compass is gonna be wild wheat. Oh, I do like that. Okay. Ink it up lightly, and we're gonna go this way. Why did that not like? I'm having problems inking that up. That's okay. It's gonna work. Now we have our envelope. And I'm trying to think if anything is really gonna be able to be stamped. Let's try the boot. And the boot we did in Pebbled Path. Let's try our boot. That should probably show up there. Oh, it does. Like that. And let's go ahead and do, let's see if the wild wheat will show up on the copper clay envelope. Turn it this way because I want it in this corner. Can't really see that it's wild wheat, but that's okay. So how am I doing on time? 16 minutes. Okay, I think we can do this. I think we can get that second card in. Let's glue these together. So you could sponge around this. You could really go all out. But this is a very simple card. Even if you do not want to cut another part of card, you know, you could do the layering up with the copper clay. You could just stamp that right there in that blue sky. It looks perfect. I'm going to scribble this on the inside real quick. I really like adding the back piece into there. Ooh. Makes me almost changing my mind of what I'm doing on the other card. Okay, card number 1 done. Card number 2, I left this so you guys could see. Let me add that over there. See what I was talking about. So, told you I want to use this on my card. Put my post-it note there. Getting the most bang for my money here. So I'm gonna cut that off, and then I'm gonna guillotine the bottom. And I'm just roughly, and I do mean I'm not even paying really attention, I'm just squiggling back and forth because it's a tree. There. Now I can still use this or that there, so that I'm keeping. We're gonna guillotine this off. I think we're gonna, there. That I will get rid of. Let's see, this, I might keep that, I'm not sure. So, there's that piece. Now here I left myself notes on what to do. This is, it says cut down first to 3 3/4 by 5. We're going to follow my instructions, okay? We are going to follow the idea I originally had. And then I'm going to have to write this in my notebook because I forgot, because I'm not, still haven't got it all together. This is only my second day back. This is going to go on. Is that gonna work? This is getting cut down to 3 3/4 by 5. So it has to come this way to 3 3/4. No, this piece. Cut first to 3 3/4 by 5. That was talking about that piece, but we're not doing that. So we are cutting this to 4. I'm taking it off at the top because there's more blue sky than there is anything else. 3 3/4 by 4, and let's see, if I do that, yeah, we're gonna cut this to 5 1/4, and we're taking it off of the right hand side. So now this piece is gonna have that layered border look. Yes, that is what I wanted. Now, this card base is the one we're gonna cut apart. So we're gonna give it a little crease, cut the back off, and then we're gonna trim our back down. This piece is getting cut to, we're gonna go the same as the first front, 4 by 5 1/4, which is right there. Okay, so this is for the inside of my card. And then this piece here is what I'm gonna fussy cut. So I am gonna cut my mountains off. That's why I had that blue piece up in the sky. You can either use the sky, which maybe we will use the sky piece. But we needed these all cut down. That's what I needed. I didn't cut this one down. Huh, we need to cut this down real quick. Put that there, because that tells me what I'm cutting. This piece does need to get cut down to the 5 1/4, because we want it to be the same. And this one needs to be cut to 4. That's for the inside. Now we can finish fussy cutting. We're just we're just taking this card apart. Now these mountains here, if I don't use them, I can use them on another card, which I probably will. But this one was less as far as cutting. This was simpler to demonstrate than the other one. So I'm just gonna cut those off. So this piece is the piece I'm using. And now this piece here is what I'm taking off of my card. You see I'm just wiggling because I want it to be, you know, take it in here. And then I'm having 3 elements on there. So this is 1, 2, 3. This I'm saving. So you have 1 layer. See how these are different? The layer that is 4 by 5 1/4, which this is 4 1/4. Oh no, this is 4 1/4 by 5. That's the half sheet. We're gonna glue this down like so. This is for the inside of the card. So there's that. And we're gonna do the same thing we did before. I'm looking for dimensionals. Let's just use the minis. So you could also take these, place them on top of where we took our pieces off. That's a good idea. And so we're gonna place one here, 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 and one there, one up in that corner, and one in the middle. Now, of course, we can't, that one's not on this card, but we're just going to place some dimensionals on this one. So any way you want to add your dimensionals, there are a couple of different ways. So take all of these off, making sure that one's off. I wasn't sure if it got removed. Okay, this one with that straight edge, I want that right down here. This one is coming right here. And this one, my mountains with the trees, and those little tips, you won't even know that they're still there, but I do need to turn it so I can line it up with its partner's edge right there. And oh my gosh, absolutely crazy. Love it. Okay, love it. Now I didn't cut a card base. You guys are gonna laugh, but I have I'm just gonna use a white envelope. Let's see if I can grab one here. I found these at a thrift store. I'm just gonna use this because I need something for it to go on rather quickly, and I didn't cut a card base. But it will work. You won't know that that's on there. So gonna pop this up because it's the exact same measurement, just to make sure it's nice and even there. Oh yes. Now this one, let's see those elements. Let's see our elements that might be able to work on this card. Maybe if I can get this. I don't want that, I can tell you that. That is too big. That blocks everything. Let's see. Oh my gosh, all of this stuff is like really too big for what I want. I'm almost thinking that I don't put one on this card. So let's get the inside done. This is my inside layer for my card. And see, that's white, but when you add that inside layer, I'm telling you, it just steps your card up to the next level. I need another piece of white. Where is that one sheet I cut from? Once again, my cut will be 3 3/4 by 5, and it's short by, so we're gonna make a wider border. So the next measurement would be 4 3/4 by 3 1/2 to make it even all the way around the sides. I can work with it. I just cut the paper wrong. That's okay. So we're gonna stamp, maybe, let's do this. Let's add this right like so. Hold on, I'm gonna look at what they had. We're gonna see and try to do something similar. So they had this. They used 2 of these. Let's see. Nope, I know what. We're gonna use this one right here. We're not gonna use that, but we're gonna use that element on the inside. So I said this one, and then they used this behind it. Like so, and I am not gonna waste all of that when you only need a little tiny bit behind there. So we are going to, I want a straight line, so it's guillotine time. Guillotine! We are gonna cut, let's see, this is not even. We are gonna cut 1/2 inch off twice. And that is going to be our little detail, and that leaves us with that bit for another part. But we're going to stamp first. I could put the lid on this. We need to find, should this be a birthday? I haven't used that yet. If I can, every time it never fails. Let's see. Oh, no, it doesn't. I'm going to use it. Doesn't matter. I like that so much better. So we're going to pick it up. And once again, I think we are going to use, we're going to use Moody Mauve because that is what the layers are. This is Moody Mauve. The back of the card piece we used was Moody Mauve. That's what we're going to use. We need I need my little scratch pad here for a bit of cushioning. I don't need that. So, did I mount it? Not very well. take it, give it a couple of little twists. Now I'm ready. Bring in our elements. I don't want to like force push it down, just setting it down, because if you squish it, your images will get blotchy looking. And trust me, I've done it, it does happen. So that is absolutely perfect. It's going like this, and here comes our glue. So we're going to add a little bit of glue here and a little bit there. And turn it over so I can actually see. So you don't need to put that whole piece down there. You can add just a little bit of it and get the same effects. Absolutely love it. And now this piece is going to get glued down. Got a lot of shadows going on right now. Okay, this piece is going to go in the center. Hopefully. I really like it. And I don't think I'm going to stamp anything else on there. But let's get that. We'll have to look for some bling. What time is it? Oh, 31. Okay. Do you guys mind if I do some bling on this card? Maybe some little stones, something on the front to add to it, since I didn't put any. Ooh. Love it. And my envelope is Moody Mauve. And I'm not adding anything on the envelope because I don't want the boot on there and any of those colors. So we're gonna just look for some bling to put like 1, 2, 3. Ooh, could use these. Something soft, something, yeah. Or you know what? I think I had some blue ones. Let's see. I thought I had. I'm going to use those. I am going to use these. These are Fine Sparkle Adhesive Back Gems. They probably came with the suite that I bought. I'm not even sure. I haven't used these a lot. I do like, ooh, what do you think? I think we're going to add these. So I want 1, 2, these 3. I'm going to do it. 1 here. Oh, that goes really nicely with it. 2 and 3, and then I think I'm gonna add. I wonder what this one would look like. No, I don't like that at all with it. Nope. I'm gonna stick. Do I just add? I really like those up there, but I want a couple of more elements like right here, and I might need my little stone. So let's see, the faux sea glass things, you know, where did those go to? Oh, that's an element for paper pumpkin, this one. There they are. There they are. I'm gonna have to leave those out with this kit. Just leave them out here. Just needed little something in this corner. There. So you can hardly see those, but we have 3 in those 2, and it is a beautiful card. Winkastella. I just got a new one. I have to open it. I'm gonna brush off the tip. Give it a little squeeze. I want to add some Winkastella to the water. I'm going to add a little bit to the flame, and I'm going to dust the tops of the cloud with the Winkastella. Let me take this. Oh, Definitely. Where's my other card? Gotta have the Wink Estella. So we're gonna add the Wink Estella to the water. And to our little clouds, just the tops where it's really white. And let's do these little flowers. Ooh, the little yellow ones. I'm just tapping it in there. Okay, so now our cards are done. We have our Moody Mauve on Moody Mauve. And we have our one that's got a copper clay base. Can you guys see those okay? And I really would love some feedback on this camera positioning. I totally moved the camera. Hopefully I'm in better view, and I really, really hope you guys like these cards. I am so happy to be out here again and playing and sharing with you how much I love doing this. I can't tell you enough for all of you, Susie, Carol, Tammy, Cynthia, you guys make my day. You guys constantly comment, ask how I'm doing. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate that. I love comments. If you are interested on being on my mailing list, as I mail out cards that I make on my YouTube channel. Sometimes there are other ones I make too, but I mail those out about once a month. June's cards, some of these will be in the June card mailing. Sis, if you want to be on there, email me your address to aliceseraphin1969@gmail.com. I will not advertise. I will not try to sell you anything. It is my way of telling my subscribers how much I appreciate what you are doing for me, because this gives me a purpose. It gives me so much joy, and I just want to share that with you. So thank you. More than anything, come back and visit me in my wonderland. Bye bye now, guys.